Hey everyone, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is LiyahlaySims and I'm all about building the Sims houses. Alright, so today we're building a really modern house. This house is in Oasis Springs, and pretty much, first of all, I can't even believe that I got the roofing as great as I did. Like, what is going on? I'm usually terrible at roofs. If you see the house actually next to this house on the left, I actually built that house too. And then the one that's down just a little bit, that one is my Sim Azura's house, and I remodeled that house. I didn't actually build it. But yeah, the one that's directly next to it, I built that one from scratch. Not sure if it's on the gallery. I think it is. Who knows? But anyways, so yeah, today I just decided to build a really quaint, one bedroom, one bathroom home in Oasis Springs. The idea that I was kind of giving myself for this house, which I don't have that idea anymore, only because my Sim L Swan, she's like extremely successful with her restaurant and stuff like that. So I didn't feel like, at first I was thinking like, oh, maybe she could move down the street or like whatever from Azure because they're like best friends and everything. But then I just thought, well, Elle can move out of her apartment or whatever, but I would want her to be in a really nice house or whatever because, like I said, she works hard. She has a really successful restaurant, which is actually, I think, across the street from this house. And I just felt like this was not enough for somebody of Elle's caliber. Also, I mean, she's like 35 years old now or whatever, now that she's aged up to an adult. And I don't know, I just didn't feel like that this house really matched her that much. It's just a little too small, and the houses that she's lived in thus far have already been too small. So that's pretty much what it was. However, this house has been uploaded to the gallery, so you could have a really young Sim living here. You could probably move in probably like if your Sim is in like teenage years or something like that. Not teenage years, I'm sorry, university is what I meant to say. Then they could probably just live here or something like that. If you don't want them to live in the same city of Bridechester as the campus, or if you don't want them to live on campus, or if you want them to live like closer to home or something like that, then they could probably like, rent out this place. Maybe their parents pay for it, something cute like that. So yeah, so pretty much here I'm just making the layout of it. I don't know why, but this house came together so easily. Yeah, I have no idea why, but I was so happy about it because usually, especially if I build like big houses, I have a hard time with like layouts and stuff like that. But this house actually ended up coming together so perfectly, so well. So yeah, so I'm just applying the doors and stuff, and I did decide to make this house, since it's only a one-story house, I decided to make this house the middle height walls, because I thought that would be cute for a little modern house, you know what I mean? It's very sleek, very I guess chic too. So I just decided that as you walk into the house, it will be the kitchen and the dining room. The kitchen, it's not like a humongous kitchen because this is not a humongous house, but it's a little cute little kitchen, I would say. I put some cabinets here. I just pretty much decorated. In this house, I didn't overdo the decorations like I sometimes will. I did struggle a little bit with the cabinets and matching them because I think that the countertop set, they don't have one that goes along with they don't have any cabinets that go along with it. So I just had to use the top ones from Base Game, and then the bottom ones were from Sunpack. I have no idea. This house, I tried to do as minimal CC as I possibly could. Just because, it's a small, quaint house and everything, and I didn't really want it to be like, if you download it on the gallery or something, I didn't want it to be, you're having to replace a lot of things in the house. So there was only a few things, I think mostly like pictures and stuff like that. And I think that there's like a handful of things that are CC. But yeah, so as you can see, the kitchen came along and the cabinets matched pretty well, even though they were base game cabinets. But yeah, they matched pretty well to me, so I just kept them like that. I just put a little table here, and I just figured, well, you know, that's where you could sit, you know, if you're gonna have a dinner. And I did put that little island there too, just because of how like small the house is. So I did want there to be as much seating as possible, just in case whoever lived here or whatever sim moved in here, then they would have a lot of adequate seating for many guests if they wanted to have, you know, their little get-together, housewarming party, something like that. Yeah, it took a second though to be able to figure out the layout of the living room, but it all comes together soon. So like I said, I really wanted this house to be for like a girl, or like not a girl, but like a woman. It could be, like I said, she could be in college or something, and maybe, you know, she just lives off campus in this house in a whole different city. Or it could be for a grown woman who has a whole career and all the things. Maybe like a nail tech or nail artist. Definitely somebody who doesn't have any kids. Yeah. If a sim lived here and then she got pregnant, she would immediately have to move out of here because this place is so tiny. But yeah, so I just decided to put this bookshelf there. And like I said, I kind of had like, I don't know, it took a second for me to figure out what the layout of the living room was going to be. I have been watching Sims, what is that called, shorts on YouTube or whatever, and there's like a lot of like building ones and everything, or like building hacks, cheat codes, stuff like that. And I seen one where, you know, they had made like a bookshelf closet or like a bookshelf nook, and I thought that was cute, so I tried to do the same thing at some point in the living room. So here I'm just starting on the bathroom, and like I said, this is the only bathroom, so I did put 2 doors. The person could access, or your sim could access the bathroom from either their bedroom or from the, I don't know, I guess dining room or something. I do end up making it a little bit bigger later on, I think, just because it was a little tiny or crammed, I guess. So I made it a little bigger. And I may have even made the bedroom a little bigger too. But yeah, I definitely made it a little bigger. So yeah, I'm just adding just the basics, you know, a nightstand, a dresser. I don't believe I added a TV in that room just because, I mean, it's a 1-bedroom. And you have a whole, and you know, the person would have a whole living room that's right there. So I just figured, they probably don't need a lot of privacy to watch TV by themselves. So yeah, but on every window, I wanted to add curtains. And then I always love the look of curtains on sliding glass doors. I think that is so fire. Oh my gosh. So I decided to put these cute little, I don't know. I don't even know what they're called. Curtains or whatever. But they're called something else specific. Anyways, I put them in the kitchen, and then I put the ones that I was going to put in the kitchen in the bathroom. And then, yeah, now I'm just painting every room. I was trying to figure out what room what color that I wanted, I guess, most of the inside to be. In the kitchen, I always put some sort of tile in all of my houses, because I feel like I have a lot of good tile options, whether in CC or in even base game. So I love me the tile. But you see, that was perfect. Like that little green tile or whatever, that's nice and out of the ordinary. And then I felt like the floor really matched it too, you know. So yeah, I pretty much put wood floors in every room except for the one bathroom, and then I did choose a different kind of tile for the bathroom. So yeah, just trying to find a rug. Could not figure out what kind of rug that I wanted for the living room for some reason, but I got that together at some point. And then I'm just putting a rug, a big rug at least, in the bedroom, and then I will be putting one up underneath the table also. So now I'm just adding some stuff to the bathroom, and that includes, you know, the toothbrush, the hand wash, or the hand soap, and then I even put that little cubby or whatever it has, and I put that on the counter. And I just love that. I don't even know what pack that came from, maybe like the basement pack or something. I forgot what it's called, but it's like the cutest thing ever. I just love that because I literally have one in real life. So I don't know, it's dear to my heart. But yeah, decided to put, at first I was having a hard time because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do any CC whatsoever, I refuse. But then when I was actually going back to take the pictures and stuff like that for it, I did end up putting some CC as far as like pictures and stuff like that in the house. So yeah, now I'm just adding rugs, well, the rest of the rugs everywhere else. The one for the dining room, the front door, and honestly, if I lived in a house, like, I would actually not really like to live in a house like this because I'm not really a fan of walking into like main areas such as like the kitchen or the living room or the dining room. Like, I usually like for houses to have a little bit of mystery. But this house, like I said, is for somebody who is, you know, very young, or, I mean, you could be older if you don't want kids or something, but yeah, so like, it could even be for like an elder. Oh my gosh, it would be actually more perfect for an elder. I feel like an elder would be so perfect because then they could just live here, you know, pretty much. If they kind of downsize their house, all their kids and grandkids are grown, then they just live in this one bedroom house. Obviously, there would be things that would need to be changed, such as like, you know, the little pink chairs and stuff like that that's making it so girly. But yeah, if you wanted to make this into an elder's house, then you definitely could. And so now you see how I made the bathroom bigger, and then I also end up making the bedroom bigger too, because yeah, it wasn't working out. And surprisingly, it was really easy to fix the roof. I'm telling you, I really hate to move around rooms and stuff like that, especially rooms that are like on the perimeter of the house, just in case it messes with the roofing, because I hate roofing so much. It's nearly traumatizing. So I tried to avoid as much as possible. So yeah, with hopes that it doesn't get messed up. But usually it doesn't. So yay for me. Now, for me, when it comes to laundry in The Sims, laundry for my Sims is extremely mandatory. So that's the reason why it was important for me to make sure that there was room for the washer and the dryer. Now, I have the Fervent pack, but I recently got it and I haven't really played with it a lot. You know what I mean? She had moved to this place, this like condo, not a condo, like a townhome or whatever, or duplex, and that was in Tomarang, and she was renting, but that was only for a little bit. Wasn't interested. Like I said, she deserved better. And so I didn't really play with it a lot, but I'm unsure if there is some sort of, I just thought of something for this house, but I'm unsure if there's some sort of, like way where if there's an apartment complex, then the sim, they maybe don't have in unit laundry, so maybe there's like a community laundry area or something like that, which a lot of people hate, but that is a seriously big characteristic of real life, where there are a lot of apartment complexes where you're unable to do your laundry in the apartment, usually because it's too small or because of I don't know, the quality of it or whatever. So then they usually just have like community laundry. And pretty much the same for if you're in university and you live like on campus or something, even in real life, or in real life just in general, there's community laundry. There's definitely not a washer and dryer in your dorm room. So I think that would be really good. If they don't have that, they need to add that. But I haven't played around with it enough to know. So if they do have that, let me know, because I want to kind of play with that. That's fun. But yeah, so I'm just here putting some decorations. Like I said, I didn't really clutter this place up just drastically because I didn't feel like it needed to be cluttered extremely drastically. But the idea that I just had, you see where it's like the wall and it has the bookshelf that I was just on? Right there, I could probably put like some sort of mirror or something, or window, and then it will look like it's just see-through and it'll look even more modern. So I might go back and do that. And then yeah, but so yeah, I had put a lot of plants up here before, some pots, I don't know, what is that, bags of soil, stuff like that. And then I put like a flower arranging table on the porch. I just love this porch so much. Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. I am just obsessed with it. I love all the plants, and I think I've said this before, but anytime that I do a porch like that, where it's like a lot of plants, a lot of pots and this and this and that, herbs, veggies, fruits, it reminds me of my mom. For sure. My mom's, she always does that in the summertime or the springtime. Her patio is very long and she always has an extremely full patio and it usually has all kind of stuff. So for this house, instead of like just, a regular standard backyard or whatever with grass, we're talking, if we were gonna say that this was real life, this city or this town of Oasis Springs would definitely represent Arizona. And so with that being said, there's really not a lot of grass in Arizona. Now, in areas of Oasis Springs, there is grass, and it kind of reminds me of High School Musical 2 a little bit, when Sharpay went to that one resort. But it still is very deserted. Now in this area of Oasis Springs, there's no grass at all. There's only like plants and trees and palm trees and stuff like that. So with that, I figured it is extremely hot in Oasis Springs, just like it would be in Arizona. So I decided to add a pool, a grill, and I think I added like a little bench or something in the back. I didn't add too much because, it's not a true backyard. I didn't even add a fence because I didn't really think that it needed it. But yeah. I contemplated on adding this little, caddy or something like that right here, or a little shelf, 3-tier shelf, right here. But then I ended up adding things on it to make it look even cuter. So I figured, it could stay there. I think I put a mirror instead. Yeah, there we go. And then I just put, some hanging bags next to it, a little calendar on there to represent an Alexa. No, I'm just kidding. I just got an Alexa, so I'm like super excited about it. So I use it every time that I get a chance. So maybe that's why I'm talking about it. But yeah, I think I put like hot chocolate or something, like a hot chocolate station on there. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We are about to head into the screenshots. I'm just doing my last finishing touches, the fix on the roof, and then we are heading into the screenshots. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.